Coming to you from the back room of your parents' favorite porn store, it is Cursory Overload.
You're listening to Cursory Overload.
And we are in this motherfucker.
Welcome, all you motherfuckers and motherfuckers. We are live.
Yeah, sure.
We'll go with it.
Just go with it.
It's a new day.
Technically, we are, because we do not edit any of this shit. So what you're hearing, what you hear is what what happened, what went down.
That's right.
So thank you
we
for
don't
tuning
edit
in.
it. We don't revise it. If we fuck it up, we fuck it up for all y'all to hear.
Wow, we excel in that now.
We're great at it.
We're great at it. Now, thank you for tuning in. We know you have options, and you're here. So
here you are with us, hanging out.
Hey, rock and roll.
Chilling with the Pato and the K-Dog.
Yay.
Yay.
Yeah.
All right. Quick thing. Want to get one thing out the way. Actually, two things. If I can be so bold for a quick second. Number one, big shout out to my boy, my son, gifted me with a new pair of headphones for the fucking show.
Ooh,
and they are fucking badass. So shout out, Bubs. Thank you. And then number two, I ran into the owner of a local business, and he gifted me with a couple of free passes and give out to some people and whatnot. Anyways, anytime local up and comer.
Okay, you know so is local meaning as in has to be in North Carolina?
Yes and no. It is a nationwide company, but it is individually franchised. All right.
Okay.
So he put up his own money, all right, to buy into this franchise, and it was built. It's supposed to be opening up end of January, beginning of February, depending on the contractors and the weather. You know what they can get done. It's a workout facility. It's called HOTWORX. And what they do is it has individual saunas, like hot sauna, like a dry sauna kind of thing. And inside of each one is a TV screen, and then they have individualized workout, like you would do at home, like a home workout according to your TV. But they have they're in the sauna, and the sauna's only big enough for 2-3 people.
Okay.
And some of them have video screens. You know, I guess they all have video screens. Some of them have where you can do yoga.
You're exercising in a sauna environment?
Yeah. Yep. And it's supposed to really increase your. I don't know. Joe Rogan was talking about how good saunas are, so I kind of checked into it, found this company. Some of them have stationary bikes and whatnot, and then they got a workout facility in the back if you want to do it like normal people. Anyways, I was talking on social media, and I sent a couple of questions out. Turns out I was talking with the owner, and then I ran into him in person, and we started talking, and he remembered exactly who I was. And so I told him I was going to I'd give a quick shout out to everybody, because he was so kind enough to talk to me and really, really talk to me, if that makes any sense. You know, he wasn't like, I'm the owner and you're, no, he really like took the time, stopped it during his busy day to really just try to make that connection and get to know who I was. So, hey, if you're out here in the Wilmington, North Carolina area, check out HOTWORX over there on Gordon Road, and I'm sure they would love to have you over there.
Okay, so HOTWORX, Wilmington, North Carolina for now.
Yep.
Let me just ask Google real quick if there's such a thing down here in the West.
There might be. I don't know. I do know they're all over.
Well, for now, since obviously you want to hook up people there. He talked to you, so let's just say to the Victor Cola spoils or whatever. I don't know if that applies, but anybody that's will put it out there. Wilmington, North Carolina. We'll tag it in the show that way.
Yeah, I want to make sure, you know what I mean? Like, I always try to support local, grassroots kind of companies where, a man's putting a man or a woman, I apologize, is putting their heart and soul into a company, trying to keep it local, trying to put their own feet out, underneath of them and lift themselves up. I got to give credit where credit's due. So
Tucson and Scottsdale, Arizona. There's two of them down here.
Hey.
In my neck of the woods. There's some in Chino, San Jose. But let's open this opportunity. First of all, people that get first dibs on those passes will be from Wilmington, North Carolina.
Right.
And if nobody from Wilmington reaches out and somebody else from California or Scottsdale or Tucson or
we'll see what we can do.
We'll see what we can do, how to get them to you, and of course, how the heck do we hook you up with those tickets?
Right.
All right.
So
or whatever they are.
So that's my two bugaboos I wanted to get out the way right quick.
That is fucking awesome, and like I said, big ups to dude over there at Hotworks. I didn't get his name.
Yep.
But
Go see him and check him out. He'll take real good care of you too.
Yep.
So. Other than that, that's all my bugaboos. You got any little things you want to pass on, or
PSA? Don't get old. I mean, if you're gonna get hurt, do it doing some cool shit. Like wrestling alligators, bears, Tyrannosaurus Rexes. But don't do what I did. I mean, I was just stepping out of the fucking shower, and somehow before my foot landed on the floor. And I wasn't even losing my balance or anything. I just tightened up like if I was. And I pinched something, I guess. And from that point on, it just went downhill. I went to work because that's what Pato does, even when I'm all fucked up. And then some inconsiderate asshole, and I mean that with the most respect because we all love him to death. But he's going to kill us with his bugs one of these days. And he brings the bug to work, and we're all. I have to take a lot of vitamin C, so I'm already hurting from pinching whatever the fuck I pinched in my lower back, and then next thing you know, I'm sneezing my head off because I'm fighting the sea bugs.
Fighting, and that's just fucking bugs. Your back up even more, huh?
Oh, every time I sneezed, it felt like, I don't know, it was, I guess that's spasms or whatever the fuck it happens. But I was fighting these bugs, little reference only a few will get. The sneezing didn't help any. So somehow I managed to work all week. And then I went to the other job, came home at 6 a.m. on Saturday. I was in pain, but not as bad. But I went to bed, and when I woke up, I couldn't get up. I couldn't move. It was bad. So I ended up in urgent care. Big ups to the doctor. He hooked me up with some good shit. In fact, whatever he hooked me up with, I've never had before because I've never gone numb where, I couldn't even move my fingers. Whatever muscle relaxer it is, it relaxed the fuck out of me. So
that's what you needed, obviously.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I feel a lot better today, but now, obviously, I guess whatever was pinched probably is unpinched now, and it's out back where it's supposed to be, but of course I'm in pain because it probably was damaged the entire time there. It was pinched and me coughing and sneezing my head off.
Right.
Yeah, well, other than that, I mean, it's usual shit, work. I wish I had something better to say, but that's what happened to me this week. That's the thing that monopolized my attention.
Hey, don't get old, guys.
Yeah,
just don't do it. It ain't worth it.
It ain't worth it. No, hell. Die young, die strong, die honorable. No,
that's right. Don't believe the hype because it ain't worth it.
No.
Trust me. I'm feeling that shit myself.
Hey, are we going to get called out? Hey, they're encouraging. No.
No, don't do anything stupid, but just don't get old.
Well, or do your best. I mean, eventually I have to start looking into ways of staying more flexible, which may mean that I may have to step out of my.
Hey, maybe you can go talk to those people over at HotWorks. They do yoga.
They do yoga. Oh yeah,
Hey,
I guess
Diamond
that's-
Dallas Page fucking swears by yoga.
Hey, I don't know. I got to do something. I need to step out of the fitness protection plan because apparently, yeah,
It's killing you.
If the tub is kind of high though. That's one thing when we were getting this house, Mrs. Pato pointed out. She's like, that's when we're in the morning. That's a little kind of a high step to take there to get out of the tub. And I'm like, yeah. So I guess as soon as I can, I'm gonna remodel that fucker. Get rid of that tub. Just turn it into a regular
There's a
shower.
standing shower.
Standing shower. I don't know. Maybe put a seat in there.
Right.
I'm just
Get one of those old people tub with a door on the side of it.
no, because my luck, somebody will leave it open and cause all kinds of other damage. No,
Probably.
I'm just saying. But hey, other than that, I mean, been good. Like I said, I'm very happy that we're finally have some time to put down another episode
Yep.
of this thing.
Yeah, I've been itching. I got lots of news, so how about we just tear right into it? Because like I said, I got a lot of news, and some of it's controversial. All right,
Oh,
so
let's-
we're going to be talking
let's-
about it a little bit.
Let's dig into it. Fuck it.
Okay, so first and foremost, Utah, man, many moons ago, took a burger, right?
Mhm.
And I'm not going to say the company's name because I don't want to throw shade on them because I'm fat and I eat there a lot. But it has something to do with Golden Arches. Anyways, he took one of their burgers to a classroom to show just different things about the burger and what happens and when it breaks down and whatnot. Anyways, so he spent the whole day talking about this burger in the classroom, puts it back in a box, puts it in his coat pocket, and takes it home. Forgets about it. All right. 6 years later, he finds it in his winter coat, pulls it out. Fucking burger still looks the same as when he took it to the class that one day.
It didn't decompose.
No. Now, check this out. He just kept it. So fuck it. Let's see how long this goes. It just turned 20. It still looks the same. It
Whoa,
still
whoa,
looks
whoa.
like a fucking burger.
Okay, I get it because my dad, may he rest in peace. I would say that the last 15 years of his life, his meals came from that place.
Right.
And my father, when he died, he was 87. He died because a car ran him over, not because of health issues. So I'm wondering if maybe there was a method to his madness, if maybe that's what preserved him.
Hey, there's a lot of talk about that all those preservatives are doing something, helping us live longer. So I don't know. Maybe putting a little bit of that in your diet really isn't that bad of a thing.
Well, because I remember, because every time he had a doctor's appointment and my sister would go with him, she would get on the doctor's case, like, tell him he needs to eat healthier, he needs to eat that, and stop eating at that place. And the doctor looked at her, it's like, at the time he was 85. He's like, he's 85 years old. If nothing's
Right.
done him in by now,
It won't.
at eating where he's eating at is definitely not gonna do
Hey.
it. And
He was still moving around at 87.
87 years old, still going.
Yep.
He would poke fun at nephews of his that were 20-something years younger than him because as soon as the government offered him them little scooters, they took them. And he was like, fool is a nice word. He would call them all kinds of other names. Like, you're going to fuck it all up. You're giving up your feet. Use them or lose them, you stupid.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Ugh.
That's how my granddad was. I remember he was 83 the last time I saw him.
Mm-hmm.
And he dove into an Olympic swimming pool. All right. Dove in underwater, stayed underwater till he got to the other side.
Nice.
So an Olympic swimming pool, he could stay under the entire time at 80 something years old. So, hey.
Hey. Well, all I'm saying is, yep. So either don't
You
get
got to
older,
use it.
or I guess maybe I'm going to change my diet a little bit more.
Yeah, stop eating Federicos and start eating a little bit more Golden Arches Supper Club.
Something like that. Morning, my dad will say breakfast and